And actually, Sheriff Williams said on social media that the shooting is gang related and retaliatory, but didn't say what shooting that this was connected to. But we do know that this is in the same area as a shooting that happened earlier this week. And also in the same week, there was a shooting at a gas station in Burke County, making this the third shooting in the county. Now, the Sheriff's Office and Waynesboro Police Department did say due to this, they do plan to increase patrol. So again, I know for people that live out in this area, 3 shootings just in the past week alone is probably really concerning when it comes to safety. We do know that this shooting tonight is in retaliation to some sort of gang-related activity. We don't know if it's connected to the other shootings that have happened as well, or if those are, separate and just happen to have also happened this week too. But we do know that this one that happened tonight is in retaliation to some sort of gang activity. So what we can see just from being on scene here is that there's multiple police cars out there, multiple flashing lights. This is around, it appears to me, a home over here on A Street. Crime scene tape extending around the home, going towards, away from it. So we actually did just see a few moments ago some officers go inside the home as well and shine their flashlights on the home too. It seems to be like there's some people talking around some of these police vehicles around these flashing lights due to it just being so dark out there. It's hard for us to kind of tell exactly what is going on and what is transpiring here on scene, but we can see that multiple people are walking around the home and looks like appears to be going inside of it and maybe even walking around in the front yard here. You can see their flashlights moving, shining on the ground, shining on the home, and then just seeing that crime scene tape, extend in front of the home too. And actually some of those flashing lights are kind of giving us a scope of what exactly is going on and what they're doing. You can just kind of see law enforcement investigating, just trying to figure out exactly what played out here. But again, that crime scene tape just extending all around the outside of the home too. You see them using their flashlights to get around. It looks like there's a car out here that they're looking at that is separate from a law enforcement vehicle, whether that's related to the shooting or people that live nearby, or maybe they came to see what happened. It's hard to tell just because it is so dark over here, but we do know that that is another vehicle that doesn't, to me, appear to be a law enforcement vehicle. So it looks like an officer is talking to some of these people here. Again, just really hard to tell exactly, to come to you with an accurate, statement here about what is exactly going on. Just I'm fully basing this off of what I can see and watching it live with you all as well. But we do know that this is the third shooting that has happened in this past week. This one that happened here, they believe that multiple people were hit and that this was, law enforcement tells us this is a retaliation shooting due to some gang-related activity. Now, we don't know if it's that this is connected to the shootings that already happened this week, or maybe another incident that happened at another time. But we just do know that this is what law enforcement is telling us, from going just on social media, that this is a retaliation shooting. Now, this is on A Street. What we know so far is we believe that multiple people were hit. We can see that crime scene tape gathered all around it. This is still a very, very active scene. I mean, we're bringing you this information live as we are finding out with you all as well. Any new information we find out, we're bringing straight to you. So all we know so far is that multiple people could have potentially been hit. We don't have names of who's been involved, who was injured or, impacted by this shooting quite yet. But we just know that it is a retaliation shooting due to some gang-related activity.